If you had asked me 13 years ago why I decided to homeschool, I would have panicked trying to come up with a reasonable answer. My heart would have raced. I would have sweat, like literal sweat. To my brick and mortar friends, I would say, I'm just trying it out. Her kindergarten teacher thought it might be a good fit. She seemed to be bored. If it doesn't work out, I'll just send her back. To my homeschooling friends, I'd say, I didn't love the changes I was seeing in her character. She was getting a little big for her britches, sassing too much, she was starting to lie. And it really just felt like an easy way out to drop her off somewhere else when I could easily handle addition and phonics. Plus, I really want our family to be the biggest influencer on her character and not the kids in school. And finally, to my closest friends, the ones I trusted, I'd give the most honest answer. Truth is, I don't want to homeschool. Not one little bit. I am overwhelmed with 2 little ones at home and 1 in my belly. But I feel called to do it. I know it's exactly the right thing for us, even though it scares the pee out of me. But I'm choosing to trust that God is in control of this, that my kids belong to Him, and even if I royally mess them up, He'll still work it out for His good. I guess I went through the same coming home journey that most homeschool families go through. First, I tried recreating school at home. Strict schedule, no flexibility. Oh, you want to learn more about butterflies? Maybe another day. It's not on our plan today. I was all about the 3 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic. It was all about sticking to the plan, and boy, were we ever checking off all those boxes. And even though I became a little more flexible as years went by, I still felt bound to this textbook, workbook, test method of school. I'd read these amazing homeschool blogs of these obnoxiously, nauseously perfect homeschool moms who posted pictures of their kids running in fields of green grass, wearing Matilda Jane matching outfits. They'd play in the mud, investigate nature, cook a 5-course dinner together, play classical music as a family, and still somehow keep a perfectly clean home, all while smiling. Who are these people? Who has this kind of energy and creativity? Why are their children not fighting over the last 3 Doritos and whining about having to write 2 sentences? And more than all of that, why can't I be like them? Why can't I figure this out? I began researching curriculum. Maybe it was my curriculum. I tried so many kinds. I still felt something lacking. I wanted to look forward to school time with my kids. Fast forward maybe 10 years. Now I have 5 kids that I'm homeschooling. I've been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which is a bit tricky cognitively. Sometimes I can't read. Sometimes I can't remember how to do math. 2 of my boys have been diagnosed with autism, and now I'm just learning as much as I can about their fascinating minds. The challenges seem overwhelming, exhausting even. But we begin to find a groove. I begin understanding what works and what doesn't. I'd even lightened up on checking off all those boxes. We even started laughing quite a bit. And then time passed. My oldest went away to college. Then my husband lost his job. We were given 10 honestly glorious months of getting to have Dad at home to help homeschool and play games and sports. It was the first time I really started to get it. It's not about the curriculum. It's not about the scores. It's not even about the 3 R's. It's about joy. If the way we're approaching a subject isn't bringing joy, we aren't doing it right. I desperately want my kids to love to learn. So here we are. We got a job in California and we moved here in October. I found Springs Charter School. I had never homeschooled through a charter. I was a little skeptical and really quite a bit nervous about what the expectations would be. Shortly after I met our amazing ES, and honestly, she really is the best, I went to Spree. I took lots of notes. I started using more manipulatives for math. The support and encouragement that I've received from RES Amy is absolutely priceless. She is always building me up and reassuring me to just keep on doing what you're doing. She's been a huge wealth of knowledge and ideas. I've loved the accountability as well as how intentional she is about building me up and reminding me that I really am doing a good job. She got me thinking about what my homeschool style might be. I'd never really thought of that before. And because of that, I decided to read The Well-Trained Mind. It reinforced a lot of what I was already doing, and it gave me lots of new ideas. Are we perfect yet? Ha! No way, not even close. But there's joy, lots of it. We get lost in stories now. We come up with spur-of-the-moment projects. We play board games, lots of board games. In fact, I'm almost 100% convinced you could maybe even homeschool all day with board games, if you had the right ones. We look things up on YouTube when we're curious. We sing ridiculous songs we make up about ridiculous things. We play outside more. We go on walks. We get our work done, yeah, but we play. We still have our days. I get frazzled. I'm exhausted. I have fatigue. They get grumpy. But homeschooling is now this joyful boat we're all in together. I still have to refocus about 1,000 times a week. I remind us all to focus on gratitude and choosing peace and a calm joy, to be patient and long-suffering with one another. I'll never be a perfect homeschool mom. There's just no such thing. But I sure do enjoy it now. Plus coffee. Coffee helps a whole lot. I'm so grateful for Springs. I truly feel supported and valued. I never, ever expected that from a charter. I'm really excited for next year and all the new adventures we'll share. Oh, also a shout out to my son Aaron, my 9th grader, who is putting this voice recording to some pictures that we kind of found of some of the things we've done this year in our homeschool. Peace out.